And good morning, welcome to another Artist Alley vlog. We are here at Yunicon. My table is already all set up behind me. It is 1:30, which is the time when all the tables need to be set up. As you can see, some are still late, but they're on their way. The Artist Alley here this convention is in Austria. It's in Schwechat near Vienna, so I can sleep at home. It is 4 days this year, which is a terrible idea, and we all know it. It's normally free, but there's a holiday, so they kind of moved it around. This is the main stage area with all of the stages right over there. And this fabric cloth is what divides the stage from the Artist Alley, which is loud. So the air quality in here and the temperature and just the noise is a bit difficult, especially since the stage has a lot of dance competitions and a lot of events that are really loud. There's a K-pop dance competition, there's a cosplay event, and they all have really, really loud programming. And when that is going on, this hallway is quite empty. I'm not in the main hallway. As you can saw, I went around the corner because back there's a few more tables at the toilet. So it's not a great spot, but it could be so much worse. I am doing this event alone again because Connie, my helper, works here at the convention. So of course, that's where she'll be. She'll be at the cash registers. There's already a lot of people waiting outside wanting to get in. I'm looking forward to them all bursting in, but it is the first day, so it should be quite relaxed, I hope. With Mex, it is dark. I should be standing in this direction. With Mex last weekend being such a bust and so stressful, I mean, you can watch the vlog, it should be up on this channel already. I have decided, I didn't even unpack any of my suitcases. I just added an extra bag with stuff I knew I sold a little bit of, and the rest I just have here. And if something runs out, I can always just get more. Hanami Yunicon, this is the Yunicon branding. It's always with a little unicorn during Halloween. Then there's Hanamicon, which is the spring convention with the little panda. And then there's Kokorocon, which I don't see a roll-up for. It might be around the corner. Yes, that's where it is. Kokorocon is the Valentine's Day convention. So it's the same organizers for all three. Two of them are here, and one of them is in Graz, which is also in Austria. And then they have their big merch table over here. As you can see, they have these really cute plushies of all of I really like the panda especially. They also have like hoodies and a bunch of goodies. So the branding for this event is really good. And since the Artist Alley is almost finished set up, I might show you around a little bit before I need to get back to my booth. Thank you. We have Katsunyama with all of the socks. Katsunyama is staying at my place, so I get to see all of these socks. They are stored in my closet when she's not here. And I have a box at her place as well, so it's only fair. And there's so many new sock designs as well. I'm particularly fond of the little dino nuggies. Ooh. And then, of course, going all the way up with so many socks. And then the eater bags, which you might have seen on Kickstarter, which went viral as well. So many goodies. Then we have a bunch of other artists. A lot of people I don't know, actually. Normally it's a bunch of Austrian artists, but this time it's been kind of like a Czech and Polish invasion with a bunch of artists coming here for the first time as well. Some people are still coming, they should be here soon. Cafe Cupcake is also already almost fully set up with so many goodies.
Also jetzt nur so lustig, weil du gesagt hast, so ja, fast fertig. Ich bin so,
And look, something that I made that is not at my booth. Katsu für Gras is an initiative from Catmint, from the publisher who does all of these amazing books over here. I especially love the Japanese and the Chinese folk tales done by Shadia, who is unfortunately not here today. But in order to offset the fancy and more expensive high quality printing paper, with like the grass paper, there's cat pins from different artists. And this one at the front is mine, but I love the pixel cat. I might need to get a few. This one's from Carrie, who is next on the waiting list. So if somebody doesn't show up, she'll still come as well. So that's the hallway I just came from over there. And if you walk all the way to the back, it's hard to miss. My booth is, of course, quite big again. It's a similar setup to Max Berlin, but mirrored, so the socks on the other side. And tomorrow, because I didn't know if I have space, I'm going to put a clothing rod here. I asked the organizers and that's okay. But I have my pins. I'm gonna add a different price sign there in a second, but all of the pins that I still have in stock over here. So happy with some of these designs. Some of them are really old, but I still really love them. And then you can grab them here. We have the fish bags. This is the last convention I'm doing the special discount, and then they're just gonna be the same price as in the online store. My mystery bags, where it's always one of these 8 designs. Then the wallets, all of the socks. So many socks, it's a crazy amount of socks at this point. And then we have the patches, and then up there we have the shirts and the prints. I finally have enough space, the table is a bit wider, so it's not just a row of shirts, but also a row of prints, and then I have some down here as well. And then of course this gap will be closed tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, now you can see me again. I'm happy how this turned out, and we're opening in a few minutes, so stay tuned how it goes. Good morning from day 4 of Yunicon. I'm guessing you're surprised because I kind of skipped day 1 and 2. I did bring my camera all 3 days, but I just kind of didn't film. Not much has changed. This is still my booth. I changed a few things. So I brought some stickers. I brought this wooden tiered display for the color pins. I brought some more prints, and then I brought my postcard stand, which spins in the corner as well, because I had a little bit of space left, and I thought, why not? Okay, you can focus again. Perfect. In general, the entire convention day just has been really, really tiring, even though the day is quite short. It's only from 11 until 7 each day. Today it's from 11 until 5, and then we can tear everything down and go home, and I'm flying to New York on Monday, which I'll take you along with as well. But overall, it's just been too many conventions in too few days. I did go to the after party yesterday. So we had the AMV, the animated music video competition, which was fine. And then we also had the after party with music, and we danced with a few of the other artists, and one of them was kind enough to take me home. But what we did have happen on Friday, which led to Hannah to Scompus Art being here today with her booth, which is adorable, love this setup, is that a fellow artist was, fellow is the wrong word here, an artist might also be an exaggeration. Another person who had a booth here was kicked out because they were using like bought products instead of stuff they designed, and also AI art, which is against the terms of service here. So they had to leave, and Scompus was the next person on the waiting list, so she got to set up today or yesterday and had 2 days of the convention, which is great for her. And it is now 11, so the con is open, but since nobody's here yet, I can chat a little bit more. You've seen this area here, and this area was so full with people yesterday. It was super, super crowded. We were sitting somewhere over there. But now I am ready to take a nap. I don't even want to edit this. I had to get more stuff both days yesterday because I just didn't bring enough stock of some of the designs. And now I'm really happy that I also sold 2 of the koi sweaters, or 3, because normally they don't do well at all, but now I finally have stuff to sell. But I see people coming to my booth, so I'll get back into work mode. So the last day of Yunicon was quite successful, and I was so happy that it was over. I feel like I am currently in big convention marathon mode. I am now back home. As you can see, it is a few days later and I am relatively exhausted. Carrie did come and pick me up by car so we could just dismantle the entire booth. I didn't film a single thing afterwards. Generally, all of the convention footage in this vlog is quite short. It's only like 10 minutes, which is why the entire vlog is so short. But I feel like if you've been following this channel, or if you just look through my feed at what I've been posting, it has been convention vlog after convention vlog after convention vlog. And somewhere in between there, I should actually be doing new art or creating stuff. I'm happy that New York is a bit of a vacation, but after New York, I have Vienna Comic Con and then Comic Con Stuttgart back to back. So the convention marathon isn't quite over yet. It's also been a 4-day con, and 4 days simply is too much. I feel like 2 days is totally fine. 2 days even is a bit short if you need to spend so much time setting up and taking it down. 1-day markets, I'm kind of gonna scrap all of the ones I have for next year. And then 2 days are fine. 3 days is ideal. And then 4 days only really makes sense for conventions that are massive. Leipzig Book Fair, I'm fine with 4 days. Gamescom is 5 days. I'm considering doing that next year, but I also value my sanity, so let's see about that. And I feel like Dokumi is only 3 days, but could be 4 days with the amount of people they have and how busy it gets. I know they only recently upgraded from 2 days to 3 days, and that has been great. So yeah, I finished editing the rest of the vlog. I'm just gonna pop this clip in, and then that's it for the day. Yunicon really is an event for the parties. The artist alley is tiny. It's only around 60, 70 tables. It's very hard to get in, but the overall vibe was actually quite fun. As I mentioned in the vlog, I went to one of the after parties, but there was an after party every single day. So there was a lot of strong drinks and a lot of bartenders who are like, oh, you don't have to pay for a drink. You can just have another one. Oh, let's add some more rum into your cocktail. So you get a lot for the money you spend. I mean, the DJ was not great this year. I mean, I don't feel like they're good ever. It was like bad K-pop and like anime openings and pop. It was just not very good, but that's fine. I'm happy that the con day ends a bit earlier so that the after party can set up. So we don't have to be there until like 8 or 9 p.m. It's like 10 to 6 or 11 to 7, something like that. It's very humane hours, but now I'm ready for a break. So I hope the rest of the next few vlogs will be creating a lot of new art. And until then, bye-bye. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I actually post new art. See ya.